Hello Guardians and welcome back. This is Right Way Gaming and bringing you another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about this week at the Bungie because, well, there's something quite interesting that's been put in it. Other than the fact that it's Thanksgiving, which is a given, let's protect the Colonel. We don't want him being eaten by anybody. So let's just jump straight into it, no messing about. So, this week at Bungie announced the 3 new Pinnacle weapons for Season 5. Yes, that's right, that's 3 new Pinnacle weapons. Now, why, do you ask, is this good? Well, quite frankly, it's amazing. Now, some of the perks don't sound that appetizing at first, but I bet when we get these weapons, they will be amazing and they'll do some pretty good damage depending on what sort of activity they're meant to be used in. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. The first one up is the loaded question high impact fusion rifle. Now, why is this a Pinnacle weapon, you ask? Well, because of the perk. It has got a perk just like any of the other Pinnacle weapons that is not on any other weapon in the game. This perk is called Reservoir Burst. When the battery is full, your next burst deals additional damage and causes enemies to explode on death. So this is like a mixture between Rampage and Firefly. It's like a combo that's been put together. They basically said that this weapon went through a few cycles and it was just going to increase the overall damage over time, but they thought that was just too easy and it weren't really making the gun a Pinnacle weapon. So this is what they did to it instead, was add this perk called Reservoir Burst to it. How do you get this fusion rifle? Well, you'll pick up the quest from Zavala, just like we would do with the other Pinnacle weapons, like we did do with Shaxx. And we've got to complete the following objectives. Get 500 fusion rifle kills in any strike or nightfall. Get 1,000 arc kills in any strike or nightfall. And then 40 strikes or nightfall completions in total. Head back to Zavala to get your fully masterworked loaded question. Now that isn't a difficult one, guys. That is a pretty damn easy one to get. Next up, guys, we have the Breakneck Precision Auto Rifle Kinetic for Gambit. That's right, I was right the other week. We are getting an auto rifle for Gambit. It is a Pinnacle weapon, and guess what? My read-through from the article I read was also correct. So here it goes. Breakneck's unique perk is Onslaught. This weapon's rate of fire increases as you stack Rampage. Exactly what I said, guys, in that article. So I think it was Games Radar. Thank you for that. And yeah, this auto rifle is going to be amazing, I think, in Gambit and in any other PvE activity. I think I can see this being like my main Pinnacle weapon for any PvE activity throughout the game. To get this auto rifle, we also have the quest text. So how to earn Breakneck: pick up the quest from the Drifter, complete all of the following objectives to earn the progress towards these goals at the same time, apparently. 500 auto rifle kills, 100 auto rifle multi-kills, 150 challenging enemies defeated, 40 Gambit matches completed, and then return to the Drifter to receive your fully masterwork Breakneck. So basically, the Onslaught perk will increase your rate of fire with each stack of Rampage. So you can get 3 stacks of Rampage. That means that you can increase your rate threefold depending on how much it actually buffs the fire rate on this auto rifle. But that will make this thing absolutely deadly. So this will be one of the main ones that I do grind for, guys, and it probably will be the first one, considering out of all 3, this is looking like it's going to be my favourite. And last but not least, guys, we have the Crucible weapon, the Mountaintop. Now, this was not what I was going to be expecting, I'll be honest with you. So, the Mountaintop is a lightweight grenade launcher, again in the kinetic slot, and the unique perk on it is a micro missile. This weapon fires in a straight line and has a massively increased projectile speed. So this is different to the other grenade launchers because of the simple fact that the projectiles will fire in pretty much a straight line. There's no arc to its missile, and they fire and come at you a lot faster. So it's almost like a little mini rocket launcher from the sounds of it. In addition to the above benefits, the projectile instantly detonates on the environment that it hits, rather than other grenade launchers where it'll bounce off and then explode after a certain amount of time. On top of that, you also have the option to choose sticky grenades if selected, in which case they will stick to the surface and explode after a certain amount of time. Now, this is why I think this is interesting, because grenade launchers aren't a great place at the moment, especially in PvP. You might get a few people using play of the game and stuff like that, but it's not a go-to choice for a weapon in PvP at the moment. This may change that, personally. I don't think I'll end up using it, especially in the kinetic slot, but you never know. So, like I said, I'm going to grind for it, try and get it myself, see what happens, but this is how to get it. So step 1, reach glory rank brave within a season. Easy enough. Step 2, each objective earns you progress per action in any playlist. Any players can earn substantial bonus points progress by completing these objectives in the competitive playlist. So in the Crucible, earn grenade launcher final blows, 750 total points. That's a lot. So for non-competitive playlists, you'll get 3 points per kill. For a competitive playlist, you'll get 10 points a kill. Rapidly defeat groups of 2 or more opponents, 200 points in total. Non-competitive playlists will give you 2 points for a double play and 1 point for every kill after that. Competitive playlists will give you 5 points for a double play and 2 points for every subsequent kill after that. Next, earn calculated trajectory medals, 100 points total. Non-competitive playlists, 1 medal, 1 point. Competitive playlists, 1 medal, 4 points. Step 3, the final step, reach glory rank fabled within a season, and we all know about that one. Return to Shaxx and pick up your mountain top. That, guys, is pretty much it for this week at Bungie. It's definitely been an exciting one in my opinion, because I am looking forward to getting all 3 of these weapons. They have announced that we will be getting a vidoc on the Black Armory next week, so we'll be covering that. I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday or Thursday with the TWAB, but from the sounds of it, it might be by Tuesday. So I'll be keeping an eye out for that and covering that for you guys. Until then, I'll see you next time.